Welcome back, everybody. We have nutritionist Amanda McKean joining us today. We're not cooking today, but we're bringing you some information about an incredible event that is coming up that Amanda is also part of. And welcome back. It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to be back. And I will get back in the kitchen. That is my favorite place to be.
I know it is, but we're giving you a bit of a break.
Yeah.
No, but there's a lot going on. You have a lot of, you're part of a lot of different things, and we're excited to bring people the details of this this next event that's coming up. Tell us about it, first of all, Amanda.
Yeah, so this is an event with a whole panel of women speakers, and it's called Your Next Chapter, Empowering Women After Divorce or Loss. So it's specifically for women who have lost their husband either through divorce or death. And so they'll hear from a panel of experts from like mortgage brokers, investment advisors, lawyers, life coach, and then myself for nutrition about all the things you may need to consider at this transitional stage.
Yeah. So how does nutrition fit into that? I'm super curious about that. I mean, you mentioned financial life coach, and you could kind of see, okay, that makes sense, and it does make sense.
There's tax implications,
right?
Exactly. Like this,
things that you might not have thought about, right?
Yeah.
But how does nutrition fall into that?
I think it falls into like any big major life transition. If you even look at like a birth, it's a happy life transition, but often women will struggle through that, right? So anytime we look at changes, especially if it's come abruptly, we're dealing with stress. We might be dealing with grief, which is a whole like body experience. It's not just in our heads, right? So with that, how do we nourish ourselves when we're on an emotional roller coaster and we might not be as focused as we would be in everyday life? Or if we're hitting very low lows, our body still needs nourishment. And in fact, that will help us come out of the low sooner, better, more efficient, right?
Yeah.
But how do we do that? How do we prep a healthy meal or snack for ourselves when we can't get out of bed, right? So there's some considerations like that where it might be a very much needed support. There might be other ways, just little daily ways to help yourself deal with all of the stress and emotion that's happening.
Right, because if you're not fueling your body from the inside, you're not functioning.
You're not.
As well as you can be, even in a tough time, right?
Exactly, yeah. And the thing about, like, a lot of us tend to stop eating and experience, when we experience extreme stress, right? And that it now adds stress because we're feeling a physical stress of not enough energy, not enough nutrients.
Yeah.
So we're adding to that emotional stress, and it just becomes this perfect storm of we're really making things worse. So how can we be gentle with ourselves through that? How can we support ourselves as best possible? So those would be some of the nutritional considerations, really.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you mentioned the fact that a lot of people stop eating or maybe just don't eat enough, that probably sends your body into another form of shock, right?
It does, yeah. And that will impact how well you're sleeping, which is now impacting how well you're recovering, how well your emotions, a lot of them are hormone driven, right? Like serotonin, dopamine, all of them. Hormones are built out of protein. So if we're not putting protein in, we are not able to build some of those things and all of that not only impacts emotion, but it also impacts like critical thinking, higher level reasoning, even the ability to calm our nervous system if we're dealing with conflict or anxiety or whatever it might be, right? So it's all tied together. So it's going to be a great, and like we'll have Emma Hull there, who's a life coach, so she can kind of support some of that like forward moving goal setting. What do you want your life to look like, right? It's going to be a really, I think, complete, motivating, inspiring, and empowering event.
When is this happening?
We didn't say the date. No,
did we put the poster? Okay, there's the poster. I'm like, we have a poster, I swear.
It's December the 4th. It's 5 to 7 at Mason's Kitchen and Bar at Sun Rivers. It's $25. That gets you a glass of wine, a gourmet, like sampling, tasting bar. And all the proceeds go to it's a women's shelter, Harbour House Women's Shelter.
Okay.
So
that's great.
Yeah, it's a completely like fundraising event. Nobody's making any profit off of it. So we're all just contributing to the women's shelter and creating an event to inspire, uplift, and motivate other women. So I'm really excited to be
I was
part
just
of
going
it.
to say, does it mean so much to you to be part of it?
It does. Yeah. I'm really excited to. This is an event that's happened for a few years, and it's the first time I was invited to come, and I'm very excited and honored to be there. So
well, food is important.
Yeah.
So, you could teach us a lot about how to function.
Yes. Yeah. So
thank you, Amanda. Great to see you. More information, of course, to reach out to Amanda right on the screen, and this event will be wonderful. So there you go. We're back in a moment.